Fair enough.
Even if we
For the
have
Lamin.
Jesus Christ,
For the Lamin.
that we might be justified, fine, by the faith of Christ,
What's
and not by the works.
justification?
I'm giving you an example. That's the thing. That
I'm
one.
asking you what justification
Thank
is. It's an easy question. You're quoting something.
Listen.
What's justification?
You're not listen to what I'm saying.
I am.
Listen,
I just heard you say the word justification.
Do you
What
understand
is
that
that?
verse?
What is
Do
justification?
you understand that verse first?
What is justification?
No. I'm
Dude.
asking, do you understand where I'm quoting from? You can probably
Dude, you're
justify it.
quoting something
We are
meaning you're
quoting.
using as evidence for something.
Listen to me.
So what's
Do
justification?
you know? No. What did I quote? Tell me. Quote it. What did I quote?
Okay, you
Quote the
quoted
verse.
one of the Pauline epistles.
Quote it then.
I don't memorize the epistles, bro. So I'm asking you
No,
specifically.
it's not memorizing.
I know.
This is a very
You're quoting-
important.
you're
This is a
quoting a
verse.
Pauline
It's very
epistle.
important in your
So
scripture.
now I'm asking
Every
you,
Christian
what
is
does
following it,
justification mean?
and you don't know it.
What does justification
No.
mean?
Look.
You use
Look.
the term justification.
Listen
That man
to-
is not justified by the works of the law. When Paul says the term justification, what does that mean?
Listen to me.
Very simple.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
It's a fair question.
Lamin, you're quoting something from the
listening.
Pauline epistles
Listen to
that
me.
in Pauline
If you
studies,
want- look,
justification
look,
is one of the
if
most
you-
important
if you want-
terms
if you want-
ever.
If you want us to
What
talk
does the
about
term
Pauline-
justification
listen,
mean?
If you want to talk about the epistles of Paul,
Yeah.
let me tell you something.
What does the term
Look,
justification
look,
mean? Just answer the question.
Listen to
It's
me.
a fair
Listen to
question,
me.
Lamin. It's a fair
question,
Let me
Lamin.
listen to me.
I've listened to you and I've listened to you quote
Have you
something.
studied the epistles of Paul first?
I'm asking you,
Because
what does the
come
term
on, have you
justification
studied the
mean?
epistles of
Let's
Paul?
say I
I'm
haven't.
going to expose you. No, then there's no debating with you.
Then there's
Paul
no
is an
need.
impostor.
So ask me what
Impostor.
justification
You're an
means.
impostor.
How
If
am I
you
an
studied it,
impostor?
if you studied it,
Answer the question as to
I
what
said Paul is
justification
an
means.
impostor. If you're following Paul,
Paul is
you
an
will do
impostor.
it.
Great. What does
I'll tell you-
justification mean?
Look,
Basic understanding of Paul, right? What does justification mean?
No, listen to me. Listen.
What does justification mean?
Look, listen to me.
Do you know what the word means?
Listen to me. Forget about the
What
words.
does
Let's talk about the scripture.
I can't forget about the word because it's in the quote that you said. What does
Do
justification
you understand
mean?
verse?
What does the term
Do you
justification
understand that
mean?
verse? You don't even know.
What does the term
You don't
justification
I said,
even
you
know
know
the
the verse?
definitions from the words within
You
the
don't
verse.
even know what the words mean when you're quoting it. It's like if I quote something from the Quran and I just didn't understand what the words mean.
Listen to me. You know what? Look, listen
Because
to me.
my work is more important than who I am.
Listen to
My
me.
work is more important than who I am.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
I don't want to be credited with the stuff that I do.
Listen
That's
to
why I
me.
cover my
Listen
face.
to me.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter about
But
who the guy is.
listen.
You're allowed to film everybody
Listen.
else's video, everybody else and put them on YouTube, but you wouldn't show your own face?
So
If
he's
you,
a filming.
if you want to cover your face, you can, and I
Listen to me.
recommend you do.
When you come to look, listen, I'm going to
Brother.
educate this guy.
Do you want your
That's what I
face
said, guy.
obscured? We can do that for you if you
We
want.
can,
don't
obs-
hide.
we can like
Huh?
we can
I don't
like
hide.
blur your face or something if you
Look,
need it.
look,
Like they can blur your
listen to
face.
me.
They can blur your face if you need to.
No, but why are you hiding your face? Though? Why
Oh,
don't you
so
Because
that
he
they
can.
don't have to blur it.
Look,
can blur it.
you have your face, he has his. He can hide
Okay,
it.
well,
Unto you, your face.
I don't want
my face. Yeah, that's a good
That's what it is.
Look, before I debate, I can debate with you. I debate a lot of people, and
Okay,
sometimes you talk
so
nonsense,
before-
philosophy.
Completely,
I don't look.
I'm
Forget about what. Have you studied the Bible first?
Alright, cool. What is
Before, no, have you
justification?
studied the Bible? The epistle, the Paul I'm talking, epistle of Paul.
Yeah, what
have you
is
studied the
what-
book
what-
of
what does
Romans?
justification
Look,
mean?
the
Okay,
book.
so
Talking about the big. What does justification mean?
You mean the
Come-
thing
come,
that you're
listen to,
quoting?
listen
Yeah.
to me. Have you studied the epistle of Paul?
What
From
does
the book of
justification
Romans,
mean?
from the book of Romans to the book of
So
Philemon.
the
No,
thing
you're
that-
able to waste your time. You're wasting. I mean,
so
call
the
me a
thing-
philosophy.
so the thing that
You're
you
wasting
quoted-
my time.
you
If you
quoted
study the
the
epistle
word
of Paul,
justification.
look. If you
I
quote,
asked you what
look,
justification
I say,
means.
look, listen to me. I say Paul is an impostor. Yeah.
That's great, but then you quote a basic term from Paul that you need to know,
if you're talking
and you
about
can't
how
tell
to
me
be
what
saved,
justification
how to be
means.
saved, all
That's
these
the
concepts.
silliest thing I've ever heard in my
the
life.
concept come from Paul.
Right, what does
Listen to me.
justification mean?
No,
Okay,
look,
so
you
if
see,
okay,
you see
cool.
how they-
If the concept comes
Look,
from
let's
Paul,
talk-
you can tell me what it means.
Listen-
What does justification mean?
Listen to me. You're picking on one verse. I'm asking you, have you
The
studied the
verse
epistle of Paul?
you quoted.
I'll quote
You
again.
quoted
You
the
see how they
verse.
are?
Bro, you quoted
Devil
the
studied the
verse.
Bible.
You
Look,
quoted the
listen,
verse.
You should be able to
So if you
define
quote
the
it,
thing
you can
in the
define the
verse
thing that you're
to show
quoting.
that
Listen
you
to me.
understand
Wait, hold on,
it,
hold on.
bro.
Listen to
If
me.
you are
Listen to
quoting
me.
something,
You listen
you
to me.
need to be able to
Look,
define the thing that you're
listen.
quoting.
Okay, look, okay.
You use the term
I said I'll define it.
justification.
Look.
Okay, define
listen to me.
justification.
I said define. Look.
Okay, define
listen,
justification.
You cannot put me on the spot. You're asking questions. One thing
not
I'm
a
asking.
spot,
Listen.
it's a question.
I'm
What does
asking you.
justification
Have
mean?
you studied epistles of Paul?
Great.
Because when
I asked you a prior question.
When
What
he
does
said the only way
justification
you're gonna be saved, you read Jesus.
Yeah,
That's what I
great.
said.
So what does
I said,
justification
listen,
mean?
Let me finish.
Yeah, just answer that question.
What,
What does
no,
justification
look.
mean?
If you want, look. Let me tell you something.
Dude, you're going to ask me another question
You're
so
being
that you
nonsensical.
don't answer
Yeah,
this
I will
one.
study the Bible.
What does
look at this.
justification
No,
mean?
no
I'm just
respect.
asking.
No knowledge. You come here.
No
little
respect
knowledge.
or
you
knowledge.
think you're- Have you
Let's say
studied
I
the
don't
Bible?
know anything
Have
at
you-
all.
Look,
Just
have you studied the
answer the
Bible?
question on
Have
what
you studied the Bible?
justification
Have you
means.
studied the Bible?
What does
You have
justification
wasting
mean?
my time. You haven't studied the
That's
Bible.
fine. What does
We
justification
are
mean?
the same debate with the Muslims.
Right, what does justification mean? Lamin.
If you have studied
My
the Bible,
question
let's
is
talk about
very
the Bible.
easy. Look, you quoted something, Lamin.
Look,
Calm down.
David.
You quoted something.
No,
That's fine, that's fine. He doesn't want to make me
say
okay,
one
hold on.
No, you have to be honest
You
with me.
quoted
I'm very
something.
with
You don't want to define the thing that
But I
you
don't want someone
quoted.
put
That
those
makes
spot.
no
One word,
sense.
What is happiness?
If I
What is
told someone, for
justification?
example, if I quoted a book and I said,
what did I
"The horse is
what did I
hold on.
quote? Quote the which verse?
Yeah, you quoted
Quote the
a
verse.
in
Quote
a
the verse.
pistol. It
Quote the
doesn't
verse.
matter. I'm talking
You
about
don't
the
even know
quote
the verse.
Again,
you didn't give it
because
to
you
us.
didn't give me the
Okay.
verse. You didn't give me the
If I don't
verse.
finish the verse, justification. What does justification mean?
You said
No,
the
say it
term
again.
justification,
Okay,
so
no,
what does that term mean
Let
when
me
you
go.
quote it?
Look, you want to know? Let me go.
Completely fine. So what
No,
does the term
let's go-
justification
let's
mean?
go this
You're
di-
opening it
dictionary.
already. It's fine. What does
For you to
justification
understand what does it mean? No,
Whilst you open it,
let me open it.
you can tell me what it means
Justification.
now.
You want
It's
to?
fine.
No,
It's okay, man.
yeah.
Lamin, clearly
Lamin.
he's
I'll
not going
only
to ask
debate
you
with
to
you
define
if you study
every
the Bible.
single word.
I'm not
you
sure.
said.
It's okay. I just need to know what justification means. It's the most important
I
thing.
said Paul is an impostor.
Okay, and then you
Muhammad
quoted
did
something.
No, listen. What did Paul? No, what did Jesus about salvation? You said no.
We debated on this.
No,
I
no,
told you.
no,
John
no,
3:14
no,
says what?
no. You lied there. I tell you why.
Please
What
go
does-
read John 3:14. Go read it and see.
John 3 what?
What?
John 3 what?
3:14. Go read it. I told you.
John 3:14.
John 3:14.
No. I said what?
Jesus
no.
Christ talks about salvation
No.
right there. That is simple, man.
Quote it then.
You can just
Okay.
pull up the
You don't know.
The point is this.
You don't even know.
As
you're
Okay,
running away
recent
from
as
the point.
Moses.
Let me educate you.
Lamin,
You don't
quiet
even know.
please. As Moses
Can I give you the Bible?
lifted up the serpent in the wilderness,
Yeah.
so too must the Son of Man be lifted up,
That who
so
shall
that
be
whoever
lifted.
looks upon him
Listen.
will get what?
Listen.
What again?
Eternal life.
Listen. Okay. Wait. Okay, wait. Oh.
I mean, Yasin.
Listen.
Come on now.
Listen. When a young man came to Jesus. Listen
does
to
that
me.
have any
No, listen.
relation to do with what he said,
knows
bro?
me.
I'm not listening.
That has
You don't even know what I'm talking about.
Lamin,
only
you
the-
asked me,
if only
where
the-
did
you're
Christ
quoting one of
ever
the synoptic-
preach
That is
about
not.
salvation?
No.
That's where it is.
That's not salvation. I'll tell you.
Why is it not
Let me tell
salvation?
you.
What's eternal
Let me
life?
tell you.
Okay, so
But let me
debate the
finish
actual
this.
quote
So
itself.
Lamin,
Let him
Lamin,
I can't believe
wait,
it.
Lamin.
See, they
Lamin.
know I'm calling for
Lamin.
and debunk them. Let me
Lamin.
talk.
So eternal
But
life.
just wait.
Lamin, for the camera, please say eternal life
Let me
is
talk.
not salvation.
Okay,
Please have the camera.
let me talk. Let me talk.
between eternal life and
You
salvation.
quoted one. Let me talk now. Let me talk.
Right, so
Look,
what
when
is
you read the
eternal life?
Bible, let me read. No, wait.
There are
when you
prior
let-
things
this-
that have to be discussed before
can you
use
listen?
quotes, right? So
He quoted. Or let me quote one.
yeah, he quoted something
let me
and
quote.
he identified.
Okay, I'm gonna
eternal
quote.
life with
I'm gonna quote
salvation.
another one.
Right.
Then you can compare the two.
Okay, you're
Let me.
going, okay. So what
Can't
you're
believe
doing?
this guy. This
Whoa,
boy can
it's
talk,
okay.
man.
It's okay. Look, listen. Look.
Let me quote, then he can compare the two.
You just
You know why?
asked. Okay,
You
you
know
said
why
let me
he's
quote.
not letting you
He thinks
speak?
he done it
Because
best
he knows that you're gonna call something.
Actually, no. What he's
But let
going
me
to
quote
most
them.
likely do
Well,
is
then
just
be
take
quiet and
another
let him
verse.
say it.
Hold on, I'm just telling you what he's going to do.
But I have what he
How
said
do you know?
already.
It's
Oh,
take
you have
another
the knowledge
verse
of the
in
unseen?
isolation.
You have the knowledge of the unseen?
I have inference. Anyways, so when it comes to thank you. So when it comes
This
to
guy talk. It's like that.
yeah, I
I
appreciate
think
it.
it's some next
You're
level.
going to quote something
listen,
that
you
may
don't-
be
how do you
in
know?
isolation to the actual.
It's not gonna be. It's not
discussion
gonna be. I see your lie. It's not
Right.
gonna be.
So right, is
No,
it
no,
going
it's
to
easy.
be in the
It's
same
not gonna be.
text? Is
So
it going to be
Can
in
you
the
listen?
same?
Can you listen? He's
Okay, so
listening.
he's going to
You
quote
would
something that's
listen
going to
and
be in the
you
same
don't.
This guy
pericope.
can
That's
talk.
okay.
Yeah,
It's going to
okay.
be in the same
He
pericope.
talks something.
You're
It's going to be in the same pericope, right?
It's gonna be-
fine. In the same pericope. You understand what a pericope is, right?
This guy come with these claptrap terms.
What's
and
a pericope?
intelligence.
Wait, he doesn't know what pericope is.
What is it? Can you speak Mandinka? Yeah, Mandinka
It's going to be in the same pericope, right? It's going to be in the same pericope, right? It's going to be in the same pericope.
I'm a Mandinka. I can't speak English. No, I'm a Mandinka.
Okay, that's fine.
Maybe your forefather come from
That's fine.
Gambia.
It's just that
Can you speak Mandinka?
it's just a
Sumole,
technical term.
Kortante.
I'm not
You
Gambian.
don't know.
I'm
So I'm not
not
English.
Gambian.
I don't know that word.
Why are you using Gambian? I can just explain it,
listen
right?
to me.
Look,
Listen to me.
it's easy, it's
Listen
easy.
to me. Listen to me.
The point that you're saying is this, right? You are specifically
He hasn't even
trying
said
to.
anything, so how can you say his
That's
point?
fine.
He didn't even let him
But
say
let me
it.
talk.
I'm addressing the
But
prior
this
thing
guy
that
is
he's saying.
idiot.
So the prior thing that he specifically said
let
was this.
him talk.
You gave the
Let
example of
him
another
talk.
language that I
Let
don't know,
him
which is fine.
talk.
What's wrong with you?
But what's important is the fact that when you
Let
start to
him-
study the
when you
Bible,
started
the
clicking
way the
fingers,
Gospel of John works
you
is that
let him
it's
answer.
divided into pericope. So different scripture story, right? Now this is basic to the understanding of the Gospel of John.
He comes here and says, he's got
So
PhD
when
degree.
the time-
I've been studying when you were not
What the
born.
heck? I don't
I
know
can
if
teach you
it's
like a baby.
Okay, so why are you
Oh,
saying that I don't have a
I'm
degree?
telling you.
What does that mean? Lamin, what does that mean? That means
My son
nothing.
can teach you.
That means nothing.
My son
That
Anu
means
can teach
nothing,
you.
bro. That
But
means
let
nothing.
people talk.
Again, so
But
the
let me
term
talk.
pericope. Okay, great.
Let
The
me
term
talk.
pericope is
You're
just
not
a section in the Gospel of John.
You're not going to let him talk.
When we use,
Are you not going to let him talk?
I'm addressing the
Are you
prior
not
point.
gonna let me have
I'm
your
addressing the
Are you not gonna
So
let him
then,
talk? Are you
I'm
not
addressing the
gonna
prayer point that he
let
made.
him
It's
talk?
completely fine.
Are you not gonna let him talk?
You used
Yeah,
the
yeah,
term.
yeah,
You said that you're going to quote
Pinky,
something
sorry.
that's going to be in the same pericope.
You said.
You said you're going to
you
quote
not gonna
something
let
that's going to be in
him
the same pericope.
Are you not
I'm
gonna
just
let him
asking you
talk?
to quote something in the same
Are you
pericope.
not
That's
gonna
all I'm
let him
asking.
talk? Are you not gonna let him talk?
If it's
Are
going to
you
be
not
in
gonna
the
let
same
him
pericope,
Let me quote.
Are you not
provided it's
gonna
going
let
to
him
be in the
talk?
same
Are
pericope.
you
It's
not
same
gonna let him
topic.
talk?
Provided it's going to be in
Are
the
you
same
not gonna let him
pericope.
talk?
We are
You asked a
provided
question. It
it's
is up
gonna
to
be in
him
the
to
same
answer
pericope.
the way he
You
wants
know,
to answer.
Again,
You've asked a
I
question.
said that I will let him talk,
You've asked him, no, you
provided
can't
it's
say
relevant to the
condition.
discussion,
Lily,
i.e.
You've
in the
asked him a
same
question.
pericope.
Yes,
You've asked him a
yes.
question, let him answer.
Okay, so it's going to be in the same pericope.
Yes, sir.
Right,
Let
so if it's
him
not in the same
answer.
pericope, we're not going to
There we go.
analyze it,
Listen,
right?
we are talking about same
So you're not gonna let him
salvation.
talk?
He
I
quoted
said the
ba-
same pericope.
But will you
And I
talk?
explained to you that a pericope
So
is
you're
just
not
a
gonna
Can you
section of the
let me
story.
talk, man?
It's going to be in the same section of the story.
Because you
Hey,
know you're right.
the verse
You
is
won't
quote,
even
the
say
verse, the
much.
verse is
Right,
quoting.
right.
He just quoted. It's
You know
about
what?
salvation.
This guy
Yeah, eternal life, right?
It's salvation.
Right, is
So
salvation eternal life?
can we talk about salvation? That's what.
Right.
Let me talk.
You just need to clarify something. Is
before you move
salvation
on.
eternal life?
I can't believe this guy.
Right. He
Why are you
quoted something
wasting
and
your
said
breath
that that's
over
what's
a
going to
person
give you
who's-
eternal
look,
life.
look.
So I'm
Have you
asking you the
been-
question like this.
Look.
Is salvation eternal
You have
life?
no discipline.
Thanks.
Wallah.
Is salvation
You have
eternal
no
life?
discipline. I've never seen anyone.
Lamin.
Completely fine. Lamin.
Lamin,
Lamin.
here's the
Completely
problem.
fine.
This
Is
is-
salvation
Are you scared?
eternal
Are you scared
life?
of the
Lamin.
verse?
Is salvation
You are
eternal
scared
life?
of the verse.
Lamin.
I'm not
Lamin.
scared of
You read the
anything.
Bible.
Again,
Jesus what about salvation? You read the
cool.
Bible.
what you need to answer the question, Lamin, is salvation is eternal life? Is salvation eternal life,
Number
Lamin?
19, verse number 16 to 17. A man came to Jesus.
Right, so you're not actually answering the question as to whether... Huh? No, I'm letting it answer on the pericope. The pericope that we study. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We're answering on the pericope, exactly. Again, the answer that he gave them is that he's God,
If you
right?
want to go to heaven, obey the commandments. Here, Jesus made it emphatic. Jesus
Wait, hold on,
said
hold
to
on.
man,
That's an
he
error.
not said
That's
to
an
man,
error. Hold
If you
on.
want to go to heaven,
We can read
if
the
you want to
same
eternal
verse,
life,
right?
you
In the
want to
Gospel
believe
of
that
Matthew,
God,
in this
or you want to
pericope,
believe
it
that
says
died
this, right?
on the cross for
The next
commandments.
verse mentions...
So he emphatically said to the man that if you want to go to
Again,
heaven,
Lamin,
obey the commandments.
Lamin.
So,
The next verse he asked you was this. You have one thing that you lack. Sell all your possessions and come and follow me. And then the man went away because he was very sad. Again, Lamin, hey, Lamin, quote the rest of the quote. Lamin, cite the rest of the quote. Jesus said you lack one thing, follow me. Hey, Lamin, come back, man, what's going on? It's a shame. Anyways.
Wait, for all those who like to say, oh, Jesus Christ said, why did you call me good? Don't forget that in John 10, verse 11, he says, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for his sheep.
Again, this is important. This is very important, yeah? When it... Listen, Lamin says...
Can I get a yummy?
Hey, yummy! Listen. The crazy thing is this. When he quoted that pericope, which again, he says he studied the Bible. I don't know why people assume that I have like a degree or something, but it's cool. When he studied the pericope...
This was like pericope.
No, but again, it's just a section in the gospel, specifically Gospel of John, right?
Well, you got them to start speaking like
Mandinka.
so
I'm not even Gambian. I'm Nigerian. I'm
speaking.
speaking. I'm sorry, I see you Gambian. Well, not
Shout out to
Gambian, Mandinka. So I'm not racist. You know what I'm saying?
It is what it is.
But the point is this, though. When it comes to, yeah, sounds bad. When it comes to the pericope that you quoted,
fine.
it literally said eternal life. That's okay.
It's fine.
It's fine,
Is
it's
that
fine.
you okay? Is that your umbrella? I'll take it. Oh, so that's fine. Don't worry about it.
So when it comes to that section of text, right, Lamin erroneously quoted part of that section. The next part of the section says, hey, by the way, you lack one thing. Sell your possessions, give them to the poor. Once you've done that, come and follow me. So the man turns away because he was very rich and had many possessions.
Let the dead bury the... Oh, no, that's the wrong one.
It's not, it's fine. Dead, very dead. That's not the right text, but it's fine.
Wrong.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. Edit that out. No, cut that.
Edit that out.
We're gonna have to edit that out.
But fundamentally,
Oh, my
Lamin
days.
said emphatically,
Yeah.
Paul is preaching something Christ did not. Christ never preached salvation, only Paul does.
For the Son of Man came not to serve,
But to serve.
and to
give his life as a ransom for many. This is what we mean, man. Again, like, he quoted the epistle for, by the way, he's quoting Romans. We know what it says in Romans. He says that no one is justified by the works of the law. But here's what's important. That term justification is one of the most important terms in Pauline theology ever. And the fact that when he quoted Romans, that he doesn't know what justification means is crazy, okay? We had a prior discussion with another person, very nice chap. But the problem that he had is the fact that he's willing to believe things and not be concerned with other people's beliefs. So when I gave the example of, let's say, a white supremacist that believes that black people don't exist, just an example, right? That black people don't exist, what would you respond to that? He says, well, that's your belief. Well, again, that's totally wrong and low-key racist. Because again, we exist. I don't know what to tell you, but we exist. So what we're trying to assert is the fact that you do need to care about other people's beliefs. Because sometimes not only are other people's beliefs wrong, such as in the case of Islam or let's say Buddhism, in the sense of theological incorrectness, but they can also be downright detestable, such as racism or sexism, right? So these are the things that we're trying to highlight, right, to people. But, you know, without further ado,
thank you for that, SIIIG. Well, everyone, I'm going to wrap this up now. We had two interesting conversations. The first one, I was trying to reach out to a fellow Muslim, but he appears to be what I would call a relativist Muslim. He holds to the idea that he has his religion, he follows his way, and I follow my way, I have my religion. This is actually an early philosophy from Islam before the Abbasids took over. That among the Jews, the Christians, and the believers, that there were those select of those entire groups who would go to heaven. Unfortunately, that has been sort of watered down now, but it's an interesting position to hold nonetheless. When it came over to Lamin, I will say that Lamin does the same trick week in and week out. Lamin is only good at one thing: telling you every single verse in the Bible where God says he is one. I've said it before, we believe this, we affirm this. However, he cannot find any verse that says God is one person. When he tries to lambast Paul and claim that Paul's a liar, X, Y, and Z, let him go and look at Muhammad, who we know for a fact is a liar, is a thief, and is a killer, and he died that way. Paul, on the other hand, did not. So we need to contrast the two whenever we are talking about these topics. Lamin said, like I said to SIIIG before, that Paul preached something different from Jesus Christ. Christ never preached salvation. Obviously that was debunked, and when it was, what could Lamin do? Run to a whole different verse, and none of this was what was there. Anyway, I pray for the relativist Muslim, I pray for Lamin, and I hope one day they all come to Christ. Anyway, goodbye, and God bless. I'm out.